What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? Look at that. XG started a stream on time. Sort of. I posted it 10 minutes late, but I started it at the time that I posted it for. What's going on, guys? Mario, the bot is loading. It takes the bot about 30 seconds to a minute to actually fully load when the stream first starts. What's up, Tariq? How you doing, bro? Hey, Aaron. How's it going, man? Yeah, seriously, Jack, this is a rare occurrence, man. Mark it down. Mark it down on your calendar. Doesn't happen every day. All right, guys. So, what we're going to be doing today is a lot of summons for Justin. You guys kind of saw from the thumbnail and the title that we're... No, Benjamin, this is going to be for Justin. He's in chat right now, DSC Justin. Get rid of that. That irritates me. Let's see here. So what we're going to be doing today, like I said, we're doing a big summoning session. And we are going to start off by taking a quick look at some of Tariq's siege defenses. I usually like to wait about 15 minutes for people to find the stream before we start. We do know that Justin is looking first and foremost for Tiana. So that's going to be the main goal for today would be Tiana. I think the other one was Bulwark. Yes, Bulwark. But obviously we'll take a Mookwell as well. So to start off with, we did on the community help stream, the last stream, we gave Tariq some recommendations for siege defenses. He asked me to take a look and I didn't get a chance offline. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at those now. We'll start off just by kind of evaluating the monster builds, and then we're going to be moving into the summons. That's the plan for today. Won't be able to do much RTA, simply because I'm in the process of rebuilding my RTA box, and there's a bunch of monsters that are either completely de-runed or missing runes. But I did have a couple of new builds. This is my favorite new build, I think. The Fang is just, I really like this build. Really like this build. Don't like this build. Too much crit rate. It's weird. I actually can't get a build I like more with less crit rate. And the thing is, he gets 30%. He gets 30% bonus crit rate here. So Oliver's looking busted, guys. I don't have Oliver, unfortunately. So I think I am in trouble for this season because he's looking really busted. If they don't fix him before the end of the season, I probably don't have a counter. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, Tariq, we're ready to take a look on 8895. Justin, is that one of those that's what she said moments? Just asking. Prue bro, Mookwell was just the art that I actually had available, not gonna lie. I don't have a lot of art available for LD5s, and it takes me 30 to 45 minutes to make each of those cutouts for the thumbnails. I'm not real fast in Photoshop. For the more complicated ones, it can take me over an hour. So today I didn't have a chance to do the thumbnails take about 30 minutes if I use art I already have. And I just didn't get a chance to do the thumbnail earlier, so we used what we had, and Mookwell was what we had. Nani. I'm not sure what you meant by Nani. Thies, no, we're going to be summoning on Justin's account. We're going to be starting summons here in about 10 minutes or so. Alright, why can't I visit? Because I'm in an auto battle, that's why I can't visit. Yeah, so, oh, got it. Yeah, so I think the thumbnail art I actually have available, it's Van Cliff, Gianna, who I used in the last stream, Beelzebub, and Mookwell were the only four. Oh, I have a Nephthys. Actually, Forgot about the Nephthys. Nephthys would have been better. Nephthys would have been better. Oh, rip on that. But yeah, so I've got 5. I haven't even made the art for all of my own LDs. But yeah, Nephthys, should have done Nephthys. Should have done Nephthys. Hindsight's 20/20 and all that. All right, let's take a look at the siege defenses. Tariq, do me a favor and remind me of the defenses. Since I'm not on your account, it'll help if you tell me which monsters we paired. I'm sure, yeah, Vigor, Kinky, Lulu is going to be one of them, obviously. So, Kinky, Vio Destroy right off the bat. That's looking solid. I like the speed. I like you got the right amount of HP. I like the resistance, the accuracy, bro. Do we have some on the artifact? 11%. I'd like to see 10, 15. I'm sorry, I said Molly. I meant Lulu. Obviously, yeah, Vigor, Kinky, Lulu. I'd like to see about 20 to 25 accuracy here with the 10 that you have on your artifact. It does make a big difference. So I'd definitely like to see a little more accuracy on him. Defense and HP are good. I'd also like to see more attack, even if you have to give up some of this HP. Like if you run him at plus 19,000, plus 20,000 HP, and then just gave all of those extra stats to attack, I'd be cool with that. Speed is fine. He can be run slower. Both of mine, well, I actually just pulled a third one. Yeah, guys, I just pulled a third Kinky. I can't skill him up yet, so I can't use him, but both of the 2 that I have ruined are running slower than this one. So overall, though, you went really close in the right direction. I like the build. I just want to see like 300 more attack, even at the cost of 4,000 HP. So I'm thinking attack, HP, yes. If we could switch this rune to an attack rune, or better yet, if you could switch this rune to an attack rune with the 23 res, I'm sure you cannot. Yeah, you're not going to have an attack rune with 23 res. So yeah, just switch this rune to an attack rune with a high HP substat, and that should kind of balance him out. That's my thought. Okay, Vigor. Vio Will is solid. I'd switch mine to Vio Destroy, but I think Vio Will and Vio Destroy are equal. So both of those are good. HP is great. Attack is good. Defense is excellent. Speed is really good for this team. He's got the crit rate. He's got the accuracy. The artifact makes really good sense. You've got skill 2 recovery. You've got extra accuracy and crit damage. It's actually a great artifact for him. You're also taking advantage of the low base attack, so you're getting more value on this artifact. I love this artifact choice. And then on the water side, additional damage by attack, not really helping him much. I think you probably did this for the damage reductions from wind and water. So I'm okay. I'm good with this artifact also. Your Vigor, honestly, bro, looks awesome. A+ on the Vigor build. I think he's perfectly built for that team. Lulu, 1 resistance short, no big deal. We've got good HP, we've got good defense, we've got good speed, plus 124 puts the Lulu behind the Vigor, which is fine for me, and in front of the Kinky, which is also fine for me. The speed tuning on this team isn't critical, so the Lulu build looks solid as well. So yeah, I think this is a real solid defense, bro. I think you did a great job on those builds. Honestly, dude. What is the next defense that we're looking at? Yeah, see guys, estoy aprendiendo español ahora. No puedo hablo japonés. And even my Spanish is horrible. So I'm definitely not going to be picking up Japanese anytime soon, which is way, way more difficult. Winds of Fate in the house. Molong Fuki Beta, but Beta's not rune. That's right. Okay. Alright, so we'll take a look at the Molong. Obviously, a little bit here is going to matter on speed tuning, but so for the Molong here, because you couldn't get to the 100 resistance, I would transfer all that resistance to crit rate, and everything else is solid. Like straight up, everything else is solid. Just this is, what, 56 resistance is 8 rolls. So 8 rolls of crit rate is 48 crit rate. If he's not going to be at 95 to 100 resistance, then I would rather just see the crit rate and get some extra damage or some extra HP. But to me, on this build, I think you're good on the HP, good on the defense, great on the speed. Awesome on the accuracy, so I would just like to see this stat move here, and I'd be happy. Let's see, so Molong, and then we're going to look at the Fuki. Fuki doesn't appear to be out, though. Fuki's not out, so the beta's built. Oh, flexing the Oliver, you bastard. I want Oliver now. I want everything, though. I'm just greedy. Okay, so Fuki's not out. You can screenshot the Fuki, send it to me in Discord, and I'll let you know. I'm also going to show you my Fuki. I also want to show you guys this build. I did this just for fun, guys. If anybody is fighting us in Siege, this is going to give you pretty good insight. I did this right before Siege. So, real quick, guys, take a guess at how fast the Vigor is on Vio Will, and the closest person to it I'll give 500 points to. We're going to give you like 20 seconds to guess. We're going to be starting summons in about 5 minutes here. Just giving people a minute to find the stream, but we'll be starting summons here in about 5 minutes. $215, $233, $250. Bobby says plus 158, plus 196, 323 via will, 302. Okay, I'm gonna type this into chat. This will be the cutoff. Cutoff is gonna be under Mario. So the Vigor is plus 182, so we're at 297. Rip Fatal Error, bro! Oh, what a rip for Fatal Error, man. Actually did put the cutoff in. I think the stream lag did you in, man. That's a rip. Bro, you were close. But, okay, it looks like Justin is closest at 302. I don't see anybody closer than Justin 302. I mean, you're only 5 speed off. Kevin's plus 189. That's too far off. Wojo says exactly right. Wojo, did you nail it? Plus 180. Oh, Wojo nailed it at plus 182. So not a rip to Fatal Error. Not a rip to Fatal Error anyway. So Wojo nailed it, bro. You know what? For nailing it, we're gonna give you 1,000. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Nailing it on the 1,000. So yeah, I switched the Vigor up today. By the way, Bobby, I think Bobby guessed plus 158. Plus 158 was his build before Siege. So I wonder if you had looked at the Vigor recently or if you just got lucky, because that was literally, he was plus 158, and then right before Siege today, I was messing around, and I saw I could do this build without actually breaking anything that mattered. It was mostly pulling runes off my Ciara. Who I don't really use. So yeah, I decided to do this just to see how it would work, and so far it has not worked. Go figure. Here's the kinky build, by the way. Yeah, so there's the kinky build. I think those were the fun builds. And then Skylover with the member chat. Skylover says, hi all, hopefully summons go well. We know when it's a summon stream, Sky will be here because Sky stopped playing, but she still wants to summon. Skylover with a retired Nephthys account. What a rip, man. She's got a Conqueror 3 Nephthys account, and she decided to leave us. We don't know why. But Sky, seriously, thank you very much for being a member. It's really appreciated. Even still not in the game, still a member. Seriously, thank you, Sky. 20 months as a member is so insane to me. I can't believe like I've been doing this for that long. But technically the channel, I think yesterday was 2 years from the first video. I think yesterday was actually 2 years. I think a second year anniversary of the channel. Sometime this week was the 2 year anniversary. Logging into Justin's account right now to prep for summons, by the way. Sky, yes, you should come back. Honestly, you've had more than enough time messing around on other games. It's time for you to come back and play a real game. I'm just saying. Alright, I'm going to try one RTA, even though like half the monsters are unruined, but we're going to try one anyway. Alright, let's see if Wusa still works as first pick here. I imagine we'll see a Douglas next. And I don't know what's going to come after this. I haven't done an RTA match since the patch hit. I haven't done much RTA at all this season. Bobby, yes, I use a ton of swap. I actually have done a swap series that Xandro recommends. So I do a lot of stuff around swap. Alright. We are going to see him. I feel like the Zing Zay would be a viable counter. And let's try the Riley. Best value out of the February packs is all of them? No. Best value out of the February packs. You know what? We'll do the... What the... Bro. Not cool. Not cool. He doesn't have a rune. He's missing a rune. I can't draft him. Not cool. Why you gotta Ciara Gianna me? I don't know what to draft. Yeah, Sky, he's that's exactly it. He's not playing it because he's got like a ridiculously OP fun account. Fire Ryu against double bombers. I'm gonna go no on that one. My Fire Ryu, I did rebuild him. He's gotten a new build, but that is not enough HP to survive double bombs. Alright, so we have no choice but to ban the Gianna or the Chung. One of them has to be banned. I think it's gotta be the Gianna, I guess. I can't even kill this Leica. Even if I somehow survived all the other mess, I can't kill the Leica. So yeah, this is definitely a loss. This is definitely a loss. I think Ethna was the pick there on the end. She is ruined. It's hard to remember what's ruined and what's not. That's part of the problem too. Yeah, that's assuming the bomb wasn't detonated, because he would just bomb twice at the start and then the bomb would detonate. Unless she detonates on the Ciara S3. That's the one thing I'm not sure about. Well, he got the counters, he just didn't actually effectively counter anything. How is he taking another turn already? Jeez, that dude is busted. Oh man, the glancing too, I can't even control him. We finally got a stun, but both my man, this dude is already reset. This is like AoE reset on single target. He's dead to the dot, I think. Ah, finally got a stun! Now the problem is this Leica. Oh! That might have been good, it might not have been good, because it means I'm leaving Leica till last. That was nice. That was nice. Ooh, that was big. That was big. Chung's got his S3, I think, so that might be a dead monkey. Ooh, he doesn't have S3 yet. Okay. Can we get a little heal? We get a little cleanse. What up, big boy? How you doing? Whoa! Why did he quit when he had Leica there? That made no sense. That Leica really could have soloed. He quit out way too soon. Quit out way too soon. It's actually kind of a fun... Sorry, guys. I know that could not have sounded good on the microphone. That was actually kind of a fun match. That was pretty good. All right. So there's our RTA match. We managed to do it without getting tilted. Let's come over here to BlueStacks. We gotta set this to this. And then I do have to resize this BlueStacks window from the last stream. Bear with me just a moment, guys, while we get this sized up correctly. This is Justin's account. Okay. All right, so we had a question about the February packs and which one is the best value. I told Justin we'd start summoning at 7, so we're right about time. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on the special packs. All right, so this pack right here, the $100 pack, obviously 4 Devil Mons is awesome value, and you're getting a crap ton of summons, but you're getting a crap ton of summons and nothing else. So in terms of how much value you get by the value the game places on things, this is clearly the best value. But in terms of progression value, you're getting a slightly better crystal rate here, and you're getting a better devil rate, because you're basically, if you look at each of these packs, the one guaranteed thing is devils, right? In this pack here, each devil is $23, and this pack here, each devil is $25. Also, you're getting 4 crystals per dollar here, and here you'd have to do the math, but I think you're getting slightly better than 4 crystals. No, 400. No, I'm sorry. You're getting you're getting 2.5 crystals per dollar here, and then here you're getting. Actually, you're getting 2.5 crystals as well. So you're getting the exact same crystal value on each side, but here you're getting better devils per dollar, and you're getting the re-apps that are more likely to help your progression than all these summons. Now, again, by the game assigned values, the amount of summons on the $100 pack, absolutely insane. But if you're not a person who spends a ton of money on packs and your focus is progression, and especially if you've been playing the game for a while and you have a decent monster box, then the true value out of these packs is actually the $70 pack this time. $30 pack has okay value as well. Typically, LD scrolls are $30. Typically, legendary scrolls are more than that, and typically devils are $30 or 20 bucks now. So this is still awesome value. You're getting like 500-600% or something like that. But the winner of these packs is the $70 pack. Second place is the $100 pack, just because you're getting the greatest devils per dollar, which is usually where I look, and you're getting a crap ton of opportunity in the scrolls. So that's where I would go, guys. $70 pack first, $100 pack second. And now let's take a look at what we've got for summons. And guys, this is the first summoning session I have done since they added auto select monster. Thank you, GOM, to us. This is gonna make this so much nicer. So much nicer to do this auto select monster. I'm kind of really excited about that, not gonna lie. All right. So ASO says, do I think the next time me and the others will get together, we'll end up getting drunk and playing RTA? ASO, yeah, I am absolutely sure that would be the case. Absolutely positive that would be the case. 8 Voices, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Thies, I hope the connection actually improves for you, bro. Tariq includes $70 or concurs, $70 pack is best. What up, Fallen? What up, Lee? How you guys doing? Let's see. Dude, Plum Dog, congrats on the Lucifer, man. That is a sick pull. I would have so much fun with Lucifer. I'd have so much fun with Lucifer. Papa Panda, Lucifer is the light version of your LD5. Lucifer is the light demon. One of the 2 best PvE monsters in the game. If you do any kind of competitive PvE stuff, like if you go for top scores in Rift Beasts, Lucifer is the monster to have, but he's also good in PvP. Just an amazing all-around pull. Alright guys, so we have 2 SWC scrolls, 1 Transcendent scroll, guaranteed nat 5. We've got 7 legendary all attributes. We've got 22 legendaries. We have 69 perfect number. No, not a perfect number. Yeah, perfect number, 69. Yeah, that's 22. We have exactly 69 LD scrolls, and we've got somewhere in the vicinity of 700 elemental scrolls. Yeah, Papa Panda, go look at the top scores on the Rift Beasts. Every single top score is basically Hertite or Lucifer, except for this one guy, Flamin, who's like a PvE specialist. Awesome guy. Like, I mean, I don't know him that well, but intelligent guy. He does awesome theory craft. If you look at his teams, he's consistently top of the board on every... I don't know why I seem to have like a man crush on him, but I just have a lot of respect for somebody who theory crafts and competes with all the Hertites and all of the Lucifers without them and still consistently beats them out. But yeah, other than Flamin, if you look at the top of basically every score-based leaderboard, it's Hertite and Lucifer, and sometimes Hertite plus Lucifer. All right, so here we go, guys. We are gonna open up a little bit of betting, and then we're gonna start summoning. All right, element of nat 5. So we're gonna say water. 2 to 1. So guys, the way this betting is gonna work, actually, what's our rates right here? We have 30 premiums, including a trans scroll. So that's 3 nat 5s, and then we have 700 is 3.5 nat 5s. Over under is 7 nat 5s. So I'm gonna do some multi-betting here. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of element, let's say nat 5 love. Okay, new nat 5 pays, we'll give you 1.5 to 1. Dupe nat 5 pays 1 to 1. New LD4 pays 2 to 1. Dupe nat 4, dupe LD4. Dupe LD4 pays 1 to 1. And let's see, SSS tier in XG opinion pays 5 to 1. And yeah, it's gotta be we'll go SS tier, because SSS, I don't put many monsters there. SS tier, in my opinion, pays 5 to 1. And then 8 plus total nat 5, so if we beat the rates, we'll pay you 2 to 1. Guys, this is multi-betting, so you can bet on as many options as you want, and you do not have to rebet, so there's gonna be a crap ton of points most likely given out, but I am gonna set the max a little bit lower because I'm giving you so many different bets. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. It is time. Time to start summoning for DSC Justin. Guys, this stream was scheduled pretty far back out, so bro, I know you said you're prepped for some disappointment, but I've been doing pretty good on my rates mostly lately, and hopefully we're gonna start off hot right here. Okay, String Master, that's okay. It's a Mirenet skill up for when we pull you a Mirenet, so that's okay. But bro, seriously, man, wishing you the best of luck on this stream and in this summoning session. Hoping we can get the Tiana. If nothing else, like, anytime you pull your most wanted, everything else doesn't matter, right? So if nothing else, just hoping we can pull the Tiana. By the way, guys, betting will stay open until we probably until we get to the premium scroll. So you can keep adding bets in anytime. Just keep in mind that ooh, did I see resource pack loading? I did, but it was the fire one. Okay. Also remember, guys, so for the first time you summon a nat 4 of each element, you'll see a little wheel spinning. That's the resource pack loading. The first time you see a nat 5 of each element, you'll see a wheel spinning. That's also the resource pack loading. So right now we have the wind resource pack remaining to load. And then after that, it's going to be only the first 3 times we summon nat 5s of different elements, we'll see the resource pack loading. So we do get like a sneak preview on a couple of them, but apparently it doesn't work on the dupes. Once the resource pack is loaded, it won't reload. So there goes the wind one, so all the packs are loaded. Now the next time you see a wheel on screen will be our first nat 5. Oh, rip. Okay. For a second, I thought I saw the wheel right there. Whoa! Oh, damn. I did not see a wheel. I clicked right through it, and he is OP, but also, did I see him in your SWC list? This is SS tier, by the way, guys. In absolutely my opinion, holy crap, 5 to 1 was way too much. All right, guys, moving from this point on, oh man, okay, yeah, 5 to 1 was way too much. All right, we're gonna honor this. But holy crap, that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. All right, we are now gonna remove that betting option and add in a new one. Let's see here, SS plus tier XG opinion pays 2 to 1. So if you got in early, you got paid. Let's see, nat 5 love, let's add that. If you got in early, you got paid, and now we're gonna adjust those to a better ratio. Oh, he's a dupe. That's a rip, man. That's a rip. So I also do got to pay the dupe nat 5. This one's going to pay 1 to 1. All right, so Justin, do we want any blessings? You gotta let me know if we want any blessings as we summon through. That was a quick nat 5 out the gate though. No way, so it's 5 to 1 as in 5 times your initial bet. So I paid 200% twice and 100% the last time. That's the correct payout. Dude, the sparks are actually coming pretty nice right now too. And that's... Yeah, you gotta check the amounts that were paid, ASO, because it was paid 200%, 200%, 100%. The bot just doesn't let me pay more than 200% at a time. Okay, Justin, I know I told you, let's see, Discord. Dude, yes, blessing it. Okay, yeah, so Justin, I gotta move my window. I'm sorry, I missed your message because the bot was over Discord. I am good now. So yeah, keep messaging me in Discord. Miotis Seekler, we're not gonna change because we're doing good. So we're in 145, that is Perk's domain. And he did tell me to feed for a blessing. So my bad for missing that, but fortunately we didn't miss our chance there. So we're gonna go ahead, yes, blessing it. We'll go ahead and move to the shop. Oh, crap. All right, we're going to run you some Wind Rift in the background as well, just in case we need another blessing. Almost bought the attribute scroll. That would have sucked. Also, we do always need to be running a dungeon. I should start running the Rift dungeons more because they take a lot more time, so you don't have to worry as much about forgetting them. Alright, while we're out, let's go ahead. Oh, I love this feature so much. One of the best convenience features added in ages. And let's go get you a Tiana now. We've got the blessing. We're looking for Tiana, so we're going to hit the wind scrolls until we pop this blessing. We're not going to change. You guys know I normally bounce around a lot between different scrolls, but because we've got the blessing, I want to slam the wind scrolls. And what so with this, we've actually got a blessing, so you'll see a lag and a resource pack when we pop it. We've got to pop this on wind. We've got 300 wind scrolls. Come to us, don't do us dirty. Don't do us dirty. Let's pop it and pop it quick. Thieves, the gambling is just for, ooh, wait a second, was that? No, that was a kobold bomber. That was not a lag. Okay, I was looking at chat and from the corner of my eye, I thought I saw the lag, but... so Fallen and Theist, the way the betting works, I'm going to flash it one more time for you guys. You just type ! bet. You choose the betting option that you want to bet on, and then you choose the amount of points that you want to bet, basically. Skylover, I think your bet may not have registered. Please re-enter your bet. What you're doing is basically just betting stream points, and then when I do community help streams, I auction off, or sometimes I do, well, I usually do it by drawing, but sometimes I'll auction it off. Sometimes, you know, to highest bidder, things like that. And you get a chance to have your account showcased on stream for 30 minutes and then get some help on whatever you'd like on your account. I've done other things like giveaways, like if we have a sponsored partnership, we might give away packs on stream, things like that. Rip, okay. And you get the points just by chilling on stream. So I usually give away some bonus points on stream as well. Like if you show up right at the start of streams, a lot of times I'll give some surprise bonus points. If you hang out to the very end of the stream, a lot of time I give out bonus points. And then just randomly throughout the streams. Hugh, this is not my account. This is Justin's account. Oh! Oh! Oh, I so hope Diana is a dupe right now. I so hope Diana is a dupe right now. Oh! Oh! Oh, Diana is not a dupe, guys. Diana is not a dupe. Tariq with the super chat. Tariq says, am I a sponsored partner? Tariq, you are definitely a partner. I wouldn't say sponsored partner. I was kind of talking video game developers, but definitely a partner in the channel, man, from day one. So very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Seriously. All right, I'm going to open up a poll, guys. I think I know what I would do. I do know what I would do. But I'm gonna open up a poll, and while what to take, let's just see what everybody on stream thinks he should do. While we open up the poll, this doesn't cost you anything. Just give us your opinions, put it in the poll. So here's the deal, bro. Oliver looks like he is triple S plus tier right now since the buff. Diana is still the same as she's always been, somewhere around S plus tier. Oliver absolutely crushes Diana at the moment, but Oliver looks too broken, and I think they're going to wind up nerfing him, whereas Diana is not going to be changed. This is the real issue is, do you YOLO it and hope that Oliver does not get nerfed? Now, the flip side to that is Oliver is a 33 lead, and if they nerf him, they're not going to nerf the speed lead out. They're going to nerf the attack bar absorb. That's the part that looks busted. So if you don't have a 33 lead, he's going to benefit you in arena offense potentially, but definitely in inner server. So it kind of depends if you're focused, and then he also benefits you in RTA. It's a 33 lead. So I'm going to enter in my vote. It's shocking where the votes are, by the way, guys. I'm going to enter in my vote as well. I do vote Oliver because I think he's going to retain his speed lead even if they nerf him. That's my thing. But he is almost, I truly believe he's getting nerfed. Whether they do an emergency cocky style nerf or they let him roll for 2 months is the question. If they let him roll for 2 months, then that's a huge win. But I would be shocked if he's not nerfed before the next 2 months happen, by the next balance patch in 2 months. So 0 is Douglas. Oh, rip me. 0 is Oliver, guys. I think you all figured that out, but 0 is Douglas. Wojo, huge grats on the Miles, who's also OP, man. Seriously, huge grats, Wojo. That's seriously awesome, man. XG, did I summon for Oliver since the buff? And if you have faced him in RTA. So Big Boy, I did summon for him. I didn't get him. I don't have him. I did face him once in RTA, and I won. Actually, the first time I faced him was on stream right here. I won, but he looks awesome, man. He looks super strong. Looks super strong. How would I use Oliver in Arena? I would probably use Oliver with Tiana Poseidon type comps, or I would use Oliver with Bastet, Kali, Odin if you have to deal with a Halfus. I think Oliver, Bastet, Kali, Odin is going to be amazing. Amazing to deal with Halfus defenses. Because right now I use Ciara, Bastet, Kali, Odin, but Oliver gives you a better speed lead, and Oliver honestly gives you a little more utility in that comp as well. And then when you have to swap in the Samoth in place of the Ciara for the speed lead, Samoth just doesn't do as much as Oliver does right now. Alright, so Justin still doesn't know what to do. Justin, I'm going to tell you right now, the vote is 13-9, so we'll go ahead and post the poll to you. The vote is pretty much even as well. Oh, Fallen, you've got to dupe Oliver, man. Yeah, I would actually take that. I'm legit missing 5 monsters in the game, and Oliver manages to be one of them. That's pretty hard for them to dodge that. Justin says he's been wanting a Diana. So I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this happened to me. Justin says go Oliver. Okay. Alright, then I'm not going to tell you my story because my story might just make you doubt your choice. I think you made the right choice, bro. Huge congrats. Obviously, we are going to pay SSS tier because he is hands down right now SSS tier. I did stop the betting, right? So all of you guys got another win. That's twice already we've paid SS tier, which is freaking nuts. And then 2 Nat 5s already. Need to keep a running total of that one. And then this is a new Nat 5, also pays 1.5 to 1. So we're gonna go ahead. Crap, I just double paid you guys. You guys just got paid 4 to 1 on the SS tier. Congratulations, because I'm not gonna take the points back. You guys just got overpaid, but I think that's fair. I think that's fair because Yeah, that's OP. Yeah, Tariq, it was reset when I changed it to 2 to 1 because you guys all got paid 5 to 1 the first time. This time it's not reset. All right, let's see what we can do next. We still got 267 wind scrolls. I should actually go back to Mystics in case we get another blessing, and we'll save the wind scrolls for a possible Tiana blessing again. I think I screwed up the odds on this one. I have a feeling you guys are going to be getting paid a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I think I'm giving out way too many points on stream. Just keep in mind, guys, because of the 8+ total nat 5s, I will cut off betting when we get closer to the premium scrolls. So, Amy, we just used the blessing, and Kung Fu Girl is nothing. We don't have enough crystals for another blessing. Obviously, the Oliver was the win there. Now, what would be crazy is if we summoned a freaking Diana next. Okay, thank you for letting me know about the game audio. That's a rip. And 5K. Are you kidding me? Bro, that's, yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way for you guys to actually use a lot of points. But replays, I did post for a while, replay costs were going up. So the replays will go up. 5K, that's a lot of points. What's up, Venomous? How you doing, bro? All right, let's get that. I was gonna say let's get that next dupe. That's not what we want to say. Matt Beatty, bro, long time no see. How you been, man? Message retracted, so I don't know what you said, but I'll assume it was what's up. Sky, are you really gonna come back? I think you should, Sky. You've still got Nephthys, man. Nephthys is still busted. You've still got Nephthys Yogan. What up, Rob? How you doing, man? Guys, do me a favor. We got 124 on stream against 17 likes. If you're enjoying the content, remember to smash the like button. That's going to help us have a bigger stream. Bigger stream means more chat, more interaction, and just generally more fun. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, all the stuff that every content creator begs you for all stream and all video long. It does help us out. All right, let's take a, we slowed down after the Oliver. I mean, freaking pulling Oliver already, like this session basically can't be a loss, but we just want to chill for just a second, get like an RNG reset. We are gonna need some we're gonna need some energy. We'll use all this throughout the summon, so we'll do that, and let's go back. Yeah, man, I think that happens to a lot of us. I took an unofficial break earlier this year because I was still streaming and still doing YouTube, but I wasn't farming or really playing much at all for a while, and it helps, man. It's a couple of months. You take a couple of months, you come back, and then you're just reinvigorated, and they bring in some new cool stuff and so on. John Turtle, that's a good question. I would assume it has not been updated because they wouldn't have known it was coming. And so along those lines, it'll take them a couple of days to go code everything in the back end. So I think Swore Farm might get updated, but not maybe for a few days or a week. Same thing for Swap. Xandro normally does his Swap releases around the first of the month. When there's new monsters and changes like that, a lot of times he'll do a mid-month. Ooh. Rip. But yeah, when there's new months and stuff, a lot of time, when there's new monsters and stuff, a lot of times he'll do like a mid-month release. But since we're near the first, I would kind of expect like the Swap update to come in, I don't know, like about a week or so. Still, see, that's what I did. I've taken 2 breaks. Once about 2 years ago, and then once at the start of this year. Both times I logged in for the Devilmon and a lot of the daily stuff. Do I think Oliver is usable without devils? I do not, big boy. What makes Oliver so amazing is his turn cycling, and he's not going to get the same level of turn cycling without those devils. So I generally, basically any monster that, let me phrase this differently. The only monsters that are usable without devils are those that function off their passive. So for example, Tessarian. You can use Tessarian without devils because what makes Tessarian awesome is his passive. You don't really care if it's skill 1 or skill 2. All you care about is his passive. But a monster like Oliver, whose entire kit is based on turn cycling, if you don't have the cooldowns, then he's not going to be nearly as good. Pudge, I have been vaping since 2012. 2012, so nearly 10 years. Although it was like December, no, actually, I'm sorry, 2013. Yeah, it was like March or April of 13. So nearly 9 years. Nearly 9 years. I've been as high as a 3-pack a day smoker, but for the most part, I was 1 to 1.5 packs. And switching vaping allowed me to get off the smoking. So how is Miles used in Rune? So Wojo, he is just Rune super, super fast because he gets that ignore defense the faster he is. I don't have him, so I don't know the specific numbers you have to shoot for. I haven't seen his data mine numbers, but I think typically he's Rune Violent Will and basically just your 6 fastest runes on Violent, or Violent Broken, Violent Shield, whatever. I mean, he's always on Violent. But it's like your 6 fastest runes. You make him super, super tanky, and you allow the ignore defense to make up for the fact that you're not building in the damage. I think that's how he's runed, but if somebody out there has a Miles and wants to correct me, I will defer to you because I don't have him and I've never used him. He probably does still need crit rate, so you probably put him on like speed, crit rate, HP as well. Thieves, so, see on mobile it's always weird. You have to like, minimize the chat window in order to see the like button. Hey, Runehammer Smith. Want a Kraka? I already have a Kraka. I don't want the one I have, so I really don't want a second one. Ooh, come on, baby. It's time. Oh, it's time! It's time! Okay, this is a win no matter what, because we either get a blessing and go back to wind, or we got a new unit that is actually really, really strong. So, is it new or is it blessing? It's a win no matter what, but is it new? Because new is obviously the better win. New is the bigger win, of course. Charlotte is a dupe. Okay, Charlotte is a dupe, so we're going to pay dupe nat 5. This time I'm going to pay the odds correctly because I'm giving you guys way too many freaking points. And we're going to reopen betting. Not bad though, guys. Not bad. We've already gotten 3 nat 5s. Bellinus, Charlotte. Yeah, we've gotten 3 nat 5s, and among those 3 nat 5s is included what's arguably the best elemental monster in the game right now. I'm pretty happy with how we're progressing. We still have a trans scroll, so we're guaranteed a 4th nat 5. Pretty soon I'm going to actually have to turn off betting, because once we get to like, I think actually on the next nat 5, I have to turn betting off and keep it off. So that's your warning right now, guys. On the next nat 5, betting gets turned off and stays off. Alright, very, very careful. We do not want to... You know what? Let's actually pull that Douglas out. Let's pull that Douglas out and get him locked. I can't even imagine if I like misclicked on that, I would be like such an all-time epic, I should delete my YouTube channel rip. So let's get you locked. Let's go ahead and awaken you as well. Eno, you got an Isis, bro. Most underrated LD5 in the game. Isis is freaking OP. Isis is freaking... Oh, I forgot to buy the blessing. Okay. Isis is legit S or SS tier, and people don't give Isis the credit she deserves, but she is freaking amazing. Do I keep calling Oliver Douglas? I have no idea why I keep... They were the 2 biggest buffs. Maybe... I don't know why I keep calling Oliver Douglas. I do not know. Obviously, I mean Oliver. When you're streaming and your concentration is split, because you're literally looking at the game, you're thinking about what you're going to say, and you're reading chat all at the same time, and you just have those brain farts, man. Recently buffed Traysdog. Oh, back-to-back, back-to-back. Okay, we'll take back-to-back Sparks, though. Where do you use her outside of TOA? Hell. So Eno, she gets used in a lot of RTA cleave teams. She has a really good win rate in RTA. Between the CC and the attack bar boost, she's great paired with basically CC comp teams. I don't know if she would be as effective. She's like too slow to play her in Arena, and a 3-monster team makes her harder to use in Guild Wars. So I think mostly she's RTA and TOA. Oh, Bobby, don't jinx it, man. Could you imagine a Tiana, Diana Blessing, and him having to pass on a second Diana, I'm sorry. That would actually be, I don't know, but if that gets us Tiana, because Tiana's the most wanted, right? So, if we root for Tiana, Diana, and that's what it takes to get it, I'll take that Blessing. What up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Wait, Eno, so you have Nephthys and Isis, but you don't have Sekhmet? Is that what I just read? How are you missing an Elemental when you have both the LDs? That's insane. What up, Sim? How's it going, man? Yeah, solid pulls so far. I mean, two dupes is kind of unfortunate, but we're slightly ahead of rates, and the first dupe got us Douglas. So, like, seriously, if we pulled nothing the rest of the session, I would kind of call the session a win. I'm not even going to lie. You pulled the single most OP Nat 5, Elemental Nat 5 in the game right now. That's just a win. That's a win any way you split it. Alright, is this our blessing? Oh, but the sparks are freaking crazy right now. And an Oliver. Alright, bro, I'm just gonna start calling him the Windsurfer. You pulled the Windsurfer, bro. You pulled the Windsurfer. Apparently my brain is not gonna register this correctly. They're both just like random 18th century men's names or something, I don't know. But yeah, we pulled the Windsurfer. No, King, Charlotte is S tier to me. Charlotte is S tier. So when I look at a monster, I evaluate them in part by how much you can use them and by how unique their kit is. And the reality is Charlotte's kit, when you look at her as the role that she serves, there are several other monsters that serve the same role. Her kit is amazing. She's really strong. But there are other like if you don't have Charlotte, you can play the same control team without her and it will be about just as effective. If you don't have Nephthys, you cannot play a Nephthys team, for an example. And then because Charlotte does have limited use in Siege and Guild War, I have to dock her for that as well. If you're going to evaluate a monster, like they can go straight triple S tier if they only do one thing well, but they're the best in the game at it. But if they just have a kit that's kind of like shared with a bunch of other people and they can only be used in a few limited places, you're never going to get an SS tier from me. A big part of tier evaluation is like simply, what's Chung Pung's tier? Broken AF. Chung Pung is broken AF. Okay, actually, so I mentioned this to Ace yesterday. I've been thinking more and more, I hate ever calling for a monster to be nerfed. I really do. And I'm not going to call for Chung to be nerfed, but if he were to be nerfed, my thought on it is he needs to just reset the target. Instead of an AoE skill reset, Chung should only reset the monster that he's targeting. I feel like that would balance him out much more. Yeah, that to me, like, a big part of it is all these AoE comps, I feel like they take some of the strategy out because there's no decision making in the fight. It's a strategy game, and the less decision making you make, the less strategy you're utilizing. So if your entire box does nothing but AoE attacks, you're legit not making any decisions during the fight, or you're making less decisions. So I would like to see those monsters require you to make some decisions at least and make the right decisions in that place. And so for that reason, I think if Chung just had a guaranteed, skill reset, but only on the targeted monster, it would bring a little bit more strategy to how you use him, and it would also balance him out a little bit. Thank you, Brian. That's awesome. I'm assuming that means it won. Robert, I don't think so. Not if it was a guaranteed skill reset and you could target. I think he would still be every bit as meta as he is right now. Also, if he wasn't so busted on his AoE stuff, you could fix some of the other stuff that makes him RNG. Hey, very nice. Windhammer was new. We've gotten a couple of other hammers, so you got some skill ups too. Rylas, this is Justin's account. I run Ciara, Gianna, Bastet, Charlotte, and Inner Server. Very nice, bro. That's awesome. But that's all about your Gianna. Like, you could have changed Charlotte for other monsters and gotten pretty much the same effect there. Do I like to slam the jam? I don't know that I'm familiar with the expression, to be honest. Brandizzle with the super chat says 127 watching, 42 likes. Let's get these numbers up. Brandizzle, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Seriously appreciate the super chat and love the sentiment. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the content, remember to smash that like button. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Like I said earlier, the more likes we get, the more YouTube recommends the stream. The bigger the stream gets, the more we have to interact with while we're summoning. Let's see. Charlotte is as strong in RTA as Chung, unless you need more strict slow debuff. I agree with you. Slow debuff is OP, but so if you think about it, Carnell provides just about as much CC as Charlotte. Because Charlotte doesn't have the 100% activation rates, Carnell does. So Charlotte gives you stuns that are a little bit more reliable, but the attack bar pushback and slow is more reliable on Carnell. And so that's what I mean by serving the same role, is you can utilize Carnell in the same way that you utilize Charlotte, just as an example. You can honestly utilize Rika in the same way you utilize Charlotte, just in despair. The difference is the Swift Charlotte obviously fits better with Eternal on team. Dude, Brandizzle, yeah, it took me like 4 days to get my second rune. I took it early just to be careful, and it was legit like 4 days to get my 18 speed. So hopefully you get it soon, and you don't get stuck like having to cash out early. Mars, we're doing pretty good so far actually, but I do know the feeling that you're expressing. Alright. Ooh, was that a lag? I don't think so. I want it to be, but I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was just trying to I was trying to force myself to see a lag. Yeah, I used 60k points on my second event rune. It was kind of nuts. And it didn't even come out like... It's missing a bunch of stats. It's efficient. It's a really good rune. It did not hit speed, but it was a crit rate. I got it quad grindable, so it's got the efficiency. But yeah, it didn't hit speed, so it's only 23 speed. I mean, only, but still, you know. I didn't get like the dream roll there, and then it's just generally missing a bunch of stats because I had to take it missing a few stats already, and then it didn't roll max. It didn't roll that high either. So Mars, a couple of people have said that to me before. Here's the thing though. Fire Totemist has to get hit in order to land the dots, and if you're getting hit in your Giant Speed 12 team, then you're probably in trouble. So the issue with Fire Totemist is that the thing is, like, the Giant's gonna get cleansed by the crystals or the side towers, whatever you want to call them. So if you get hit, then the Giant gets cleansed, and those dots don't do anything for you. That's kind of why I think Fire Totemist isn't being used there. Okay, it'd be nice if we could pop one more blessing off the Wind Scrolls. I mean, we did get the Douglas out of these, so I'm not going to hate on them no matter what, but I still am greedy. I want one more. Do Steel Fortress for fastest points, but now I'm full of them and can sort by efficiency. So actually, R5 was the fastest points, because if you use the gems and grinds after you farm them, you wound up getting double. That was a lag! That was a lag, right? That was a lag! If this is new, this is a no-brainer. If this is new, this is another SS tier pay. Actually, yeah. So guys, if he takes the Ritesh, we don't get the SS tier payout. I'm just saying, it's got to be what he takes. But if Gandy's new, we're getting the SS tier payout. Gandy is not new. Gandy is not new. What about Ritesh? He says Ritesh. You know what, bro? It's not unfortunate, man. Ritesh is good. Ritesh is good. Ritesh is not like a rip. It's a new Nat 5, and he's a playable Nat 5. Kind of underrated. I mean, he's genuinely playable. We can't awaken him, but we can lock him at least. All right, so guys, unfortunately, we are only paying the new Nat 5. We're not paying the dupe Nat 5. Or we're not paying SS tier. But we are going to pay the new Nat 5. And then I told you that I'd be keeping bets shut down once we pulled our next Nat 5, because that was Nat 5 number 4. That was Nat 5 number 4, but we have one more guaranteed from the trans scroll as well. So because of that, more than 8 bets or more than 8 ones, I can't reopen bets. But we'll keep paying off whatever bets you guys have in as long as we go. All right, bro. I mean, congrats with the, he works with Artemil. Yeah. All right, we'll pull him in Artemil next then, Trems. What up, Trems, by the way? How you doing, man? Kind of cool to see a lot of older time faces from some of the older streams. I don't know, guys. Did posting the stream schedule help? Or did you just catch the thumbnail and see the summons, or just some people kind of coming back? Let me know. If posting the stream schedule helped, then I'll keep making that graphic each month. The longest part, obviously, was just making it the first time anyway. Now I've got the template, so. Thumbnail on YouTube. Daniel says posting times helped. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Okay. All right, so I'll start posting the stream schedule on a monthly basis. What I'll do is I'll post it 2 months out, but it'll be like the current month and the next month. When it comes to slamming the jam. Now you're just trolling me, Cody. I get it. Now you're just trolling me. All right, well, you're trolling me because I don't know what it is. Bro! So, someone says Fire Totemist. Someone says Fire Totemist, and we summon one. Come to us. Just a reminder, Trems also said Artemil. I'm just saying, bro, if like the monsters we're talking about are the monsters that are gonna pop, we'll take an Arta. We can be pretty sure this one's new. Yeah, this one's definitely new. So we're gonna go ahead and pay all you guys again. I gave out way too many freaking points on this stream, but huge congratulations, bro. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's our 3rd new Nat 5 already. That is, by the way, do we have enough? I should have checked this before. 225. We're 25 short. So in order to get a blessing for the trans scroll, we need one more dupe. Dude, huge congrats, man. All right, so now Eno's talking about Gianna. We'll take a Gianna. We'll take an Artemil. We'll take another Nat 5 right here just because we're greedy. All right, Trevor ain't a Nat 5, but you know what? It's time to touch the LDs. I want to see an Arta. We're going to do 7 right now because we're rolling good. I want to see an Arta in these 7. And no more than 7 come to us. That's it. Artemil in 5. Artemil in 4 now. Artemil in 4. Come on. Come on. Let's see the spark. Let's see the spark. All right. Artemil in the next 3. Artemil in the next 3 or we're all quitting the game. Probably not, but I'm just saying. All right. Mars wants a Ragdoll. We'll take a Ragdoll too. Dude, Julienne is super fun. All right, no sparks yet on the LDs. We're gonna put on the brakes on the LDs then. We're gonna put on the brakes on the LDs. We'll jump back over here. Dude, Sky, you've got Vivishell? When did you get Vivishell? Vivishell's also pretty strong. Vivishell's another one that's really underrated. Dark Monkey King with the recent buff. Dark Monkey King's pretty OP. Then we need that Tiana. We need the Tiana to play with the Monkey King, basically. Which part were you No, I can't say it, John. That doesn't fit the stream theme. We're just gonna say it was gonna be a bad joke, and we'll leave it at that. Sam, Fire Monkey King is niche, but he is very good within his niche. Very unique passive. The fact that he stacks up to max resistance and everything else. So I use him in a team with Fang and Aaliyah, the Water Totemist. Which is like one of my strongest teams. I can bring it into practically anything, and short of Fang Vela Tyrannus, it's my strongest team. Most LD scrolls without lightning. CFO, I've gone well over 100 on my own account, and I did like 40, almost 50 on stream the other day. But I've gone like 120 with no lightning on my account. Is Mimir usable in RTA? So, interestingly, I was thinking about that myself. I think the answer is probably no. Whoa! Dude! No way! No way! Are we gonna pull the whole family for you today? This has gotta be new. This has gotta be new. This pays SS tier also. Miles is hands down SS tier. Hands down SS tier. Ooh, I see him buffering a little bit. Okay, hang on guys, I just want to check if my VPN was accidentally on. That might be messing with our stream. No, the VPN wasn't on. Okay, we're good. Alright, Miles is new. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pay the new Nat 5. We are going to pay the SS tier as well for this one. This is a double pay. I have given out way too many freaking points. But guys, we are pulling you all the Sky Surfers. I got a feeling. We're going to go break up the 69 right here and see if we can pull the other one. John, we're going to see if we can pull you a John. What up, Elgel? Oh man, this has been a broken session already. That was our third new one. No, fourth new one. Third or fourth new one. I lost track now. But we've pulled, I almost said Douglas again. We've pulled Oliver and Miles, man. Pulled Oliver and Miles in one session. So now we're summoning for John. We're going to see if we can pull the whole family. We'll go pull the light and dark ones after John. Yeah, seriously, this is like a whole new RTA box. Why would you even need that Diana now? Slam the Miles, nice. All right, John, stop hiding. Come out and play. Oh, I forgot to lock the Miles. Let's go ahead and lock the Miles, too. Dude, this is pretty sick. Yeah, it's 4. No, that's 4 new, because we got the Fire Totemist. I forgot about that already. So that's 4 new, 2 dupes. We have a Trans Scroll. You guys are getting paid on the over 8 also. We're crushing rates. I'm pretty sure you're getting paid on the over 8. The next Nat 5, or wait, it's 8 plus. Yeah, the next Nat 5 guarantees that we break rates. And even if we don't get like anything else, we're only half off rates. Alright, Cody, that one was kind of funny, not gonna lie, but I do try and keep this streams, it's not officially family friendly. Like, I don't ever guarantee family friendly, I don't post it for kids or anything, but I try and keep us from going too far across the line. So I'll ask you to not go further than you just did right there. ML, no, I don't. Mookwell was just the, honestly, Mookwell was just the art that I had for the thumbnail stream. I just like, I don't have a lot of LD art pre-made, so Mookwell was just what I had. I think we probably want something a little bit stronger than Mookwell, but we would certainly be happy if we had it. Cody, no, you're fine, man. Like I said, that was actually kind of funny, and you didn't cross any lines there. I was just saying that is the line. What up, Rosar? Life is good, man. I know your life is great, but how are you enjoying the new car and the new job? Seriously, I didn't get to ask you on the community help stream. By the way, Justin, I know you said you were preparing for disappointment. I sure hope that you are no longer feeling that way, because we can't lose at this point. This is a free roll from right here. Oh, rip! Oh, I thought it was Rocky. Dude, I saw 5 stars and I saw the spear and I was like, that's Rocky. Oh, Come To Us found a new way to troll me. They fake 5 it. That's how you troll someone. They fake 5 it and then make it look like a nat 5. Oh, that one kind of hurt, man. I don't think I've gotten trolled on one of these in a while. But I saw the 5 stars, so I've stopped looking. I've actually stopped looking at the monsters, and I only look at the stars now. And then if I see the 5 stars, then I look at the monster, right? So I saw 5 stars. There was no color there. All right, Come To Us. Props to you, man. Props to you. You got me good on that one. I was all sold on that being a Rocky. All right, maybe that'd be funny if this is a Rocky right here. Okay, not a Rocky. Yeah, Tariq, I didn't even think about that. Because you summoned him Awakened, you probably thought you pulled an LD5. So the question is, how'd you feel? Dude! I know this one's new. It's gotta be new. Because you were saving when he came out. Alright, well, that's gonna pay 8 total nat 5s. He's not SS tier, he's S tier. But I'm just gonna straight up pay new because I already know he's new because you haven't summoned since he came out. How are we pulling you all only new monsters in the game? Like, seriously, how are you only getting, like, the newest monsters? Rohan, fight sets. Typically, you'll have 12 fight sets, but there is no technical minimum. Fight sets just boost your damage, so if you've got better rune quality, then you can use less fight sets, honestly. But typically, you're going to build 12 fight sets. What do you mean stream over, Cody? Huh. Can you guys, okay. Stream got cut twice. That's not good. Alright, well that's kind of weird. Number one feature I want to see in 2022, that's easy, Plum Dog. I want to see searchable by monster name in the box. It's too hard for me to ever find anything. So, hands down, number one feature I want to see for 2022 is the ability to search monster box by name. Because I legit don't use most of my monsters because I can't find them, and I'm not even exaggerating. People, regulars on stream, you guys know, like, it takes me so long to find anything, I never want to use it. So if I could search by name, I would have so much more fun in this game. Sound keeps cutting out. Okay, so we're having some sort of connection issue. Stream is buffering a lot. My VPN's not on. Alright, let's try missed the Weapon Master summoning. Alright, so guys, I hope we're back. I see the viewer count going back up, so I think that means we're back. I'm getting an error message from YouTube that there's still some buffering. I hope though that we're back. So Justin says it's okay. Ultimately, this is Justin's stream, so ultimately, Justin, if you're okay, we're okay, and we're gonna move forward again. As CFO just said, we are too hot to stop right now. We pulled 2 nat 5s out of 69 fire scrolls. Exodus, the summons are busted, man. We have pulled just of the new stuff. We've pulled Oliver. We've pulled Oliver, Miles, Carlos, whatever the fire totemist is, and Raitesh. Also pulled 2 dupes, and that was like, we haven't even gotten through the normal scrolls yet. Let's go ahead and do a few LD scrolls. Maybe to make up for the buffering, we're going to pull an LD5. Okay, you guys are saying laggy for you. Alright, let me see. I don't know that there's anything I can do on my end. I don't know why it would be laggy. Alright, let me try one thing, guys. Let me try one thing. Hang on. Alright, how's that, guys? I reconnected to YouTube. I am no longer getting any error messages. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, let's not lose the energy, man. That's the big thing here. I don't want to lose the energy that we had going. Alright, so let's get back to summoning. Let me know if it starts buffering again. There's not a whole lot I can do, but I guess I can try reconnecting again, because that does seem to have helped things out a little bit. What's that? Yeah, that's nothing. I don't know if you're saving fight runes, so we'll just leave those. Alright, cool. Let's get back to, let's go back, we're on fire. So Rosar, betting is closed now because I did an 8er over Nat 5. Actually, I paid it. You know what? Yeah, here we go. I can remove this option now, and I can reopen it for you guys. Okay, here you go, Rosar. Betting's back open now because we are over, the 8 Nat 5s. Sam with the super sticker. Sam, thank you very much for the super sticker. Seriously appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to hit in a couple more of these LDs. Let's see if we can pull an LD5 to join the new family of Nat 5s. Or at least an LD4 to join the new family of Nat 5s. I have summoned a few Martinas. Never for anybody... Never for myself, only for other people. So maybe we'll pull a Martina. I appreciate that. That's awesome of you, Sam. Thank you. Alright, what was that? Okay, that was 5. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Tariq says Martina and 4. I was going to back off, but we'll see it. Tariq's got the luck, man. Tariq's got the luck. We'll see if we can do it. Dude, the LDs are always the disappointing part of every summoning session. LDs are always the disappointing part. But we're going to stop here at 35. We'll save a little bit more for the end. So we'll spark this one and then stop. That's a rip. That's a rip. Honestly, like I said, it's going to be hard to be disappointed no matter what. Thoughts on Mimir. So Justin, Mimir, I haven't used him much, but I think he's going to be a little bit amazing. I think he could be good on defense. Something like Mimir or Ryan, if you stack it, could be pretty OP. On offense, I mean, I've always been super high on Mimir. I've always said he was like top 5 LD4. He probably fell to like top 15 as the meta shifted and new ones came out. He's definitely back to a top 5. I think he's somewhere around top 5. And he's just fun, bro. That's the thing. Like, I have always found Mimir to just be super, super fun. Is he usable in RTA? Probably not. Is he going to be OP in Special League? Yes. So he still does have a limitation with his base stats. And with the fact that his, he doesn't have a crazy high base speed. He doesn't have crazy high any base stats. Okay. So I don't know if he's going to be usable in high-level RTA. He is going to be usable in, like, Fighter RTA for sure, maybe Conqueror 1. I don't think he'll be able to do enough at, like, C2, C3. But I think he's going to be an absolute beast in Special League. I think this will be the Mimir Special League. I truly do. I'll be using him. I'll be using him every match. How many tractor, windy, Lulu would you build for high-level siege? Right now, Rylus, I don't know, because I don't know if we're going to see the meta shifting, but a couple of Lulus is always... yeah, I think 2 to 3 Lulus is fine, because there's plenty of other cleansers that do just as well as Lulu, even some 4 stars. So 2 or 3 Lulus is fine, and then the Windies, I don't know, I've actually never used Windy in Siege, but I have a deeper monster box than most. Spend fire and water scrolls first. Oh, crap. Yes, you are right. You are right. The fire scrolls are spent. I missed that we still had water scrolls. So yeah, you're right. My bad. But yeah, I mean, I have a deeper monster box than most, and I don't, so I don't have a need for Windy as much, but I think you make as many as you need, honestly. Like, if you don't have a deep monster box, and like, if basically when you're playing, so and I've never used Tractor either. I know they're wrecking the meta. I just haven't had a need to build them. But basically, if you play Siege and you're like, man, if I had one more Windy, I could have won that match, then you know you need another Windy. So that's what I would say, is just keep building them until you stop feeling like you need them. You could build one before each Siege, and every time you feel like you came up one short, just build another one. What's the rune for? Yeah, I actually built Windy, and then I just haven't tried him. I really do need to, but it's like, it feels to me like a max resistance Triana counters Carcano every time, and I have 5 max resistance Trianas built for Siege defense that are all on some of my strongest rune sets. So I never have a reason to use Windy because of the Trianas that I have built. That's basically what it comes down to. I think Windy's probably amazing, it's just that I already have 5 monsters in really strong rune sets that counter Carcano. And then we don't see many Twins defenses. Occasionally we see an MST, but not too many. See, Wojo, it's telling me on my side I have an excellent connection, so I don't know what's going on. Didn't build him and left him unawakened. I mean, Mokwol's good. Mokwol's good. Cuts out for a second each time. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I checked everything on my side, and there's not really. Whoa. All right, let's switch over. I just gotta show you guys this one real quick. You don't see this every day. So we've got 10 defenses in a row for Gorgrath in base 12. I think we need to give him a quick spotlight. It looks like I'm not going to be top contributor this siege either. Where's our 10 in a row coming from? Not going to show the stats because it's not my defense. Yeah, he passed. Oh no, Perk passed me. Perk passed me, not Gorgrath. Okay, Perk's on a 5 in a row streak. So where's our base 12? Oh, it looks like they got it. They got it down, didn't they? Blue 12. Oh no, it's here. It's here. No. Where is it? Okay, I guess we're not gonna look at it, but So guys, I apologize for the connectivity issues. I don't know anything else I can do on my side. It just really sucks when we're in the middle of like a great roll and a great stream. It's unfortunate when it happens. Yeah, it's probably this base. They took it down, so I don't know which one. They took the base down, so I don't know which one it was, but it should actually be in tower now. If we can see something with a crazy win ratio, we'll know what it was. Oh, that's a Kartriana. Actually, that's a Kartriana tower. I'm sure that was Kartriana. Yeah, that's this one. 11-1, bro. 11-1. Dude, that's disgusting. 11-1. I'm gonna check his stats, but not on stream. That was a nice run he had right there. Yeah. What do I think about Celia the Light Heart Magician? I think Celia is incredibly underrated, but I don't have her, and I know most Celia owners complain about her. So a lot of times the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Or it's whatever they say, like it's outside looking in type thing. So maybe she's not as good as she feels to me, but every time I fight her, she feels busted strong. I think probably the problem with her is she may not have 100% activation or something like that. I'm not positive. I feel like she's really strong, though. I do always feel like she's really strong. On the other hand, Trinity is crap. So, Bobby, when you say thoughts on Trinity, Trinity is absolute crap. Like, while Celia, I think, is underrated, if you put Trinity in the F tier, you may be overrating Trinity. Especially because the only thing Trinity had going for her was the 33 lead, and they just brought in Douglas, who is now 20 times better than Trinity. And is a 33 lead, or they just buffed Douglas. So, yeah, like the Douglas buff was an inadvertent Trinity nerf. So, yeah, Trinity might... I actually still, because you guys know I just pulled Laura, Trinity might be better than Laura. But those are probably the bottom two LD5s. Thoughts on Chris Fami? So Fami is the one with a crit damage lead, which is busted. Oh man, why can I not say Oliver? Why can I not say Oliver? I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But yes, I am referring to Oliver. Yeah, Oliver. It's just, they're both like 18th century men's names. Nah, Plum Dog, I haven't found any valid reason to use her. So I built a team at Ace's suggestion, and I think the team is going to function. I don't know how reliable it's going to be. I think it's going to function, but no, Rob, I actually de-ruined her. I gave up on her, and then I just re-ruined her. I'll show you guys the team afterwards. We might play around with it a little bit on the end of stream, but I'm now pretty much leaning towards Laura is the worst LD5 or bottom 10 LD5s. The kit, she has nothing with 100% activation rate. That's an F5? Is that an F5 or what was that? Oh, that was just a weird lag thing. But yeah, she has nothing with 100% activation rate. She has this amazing base speed that does no good because she has no attack bar manipulation, and she gives a defense buff as a unit that's a turn 1 unit. So her kit makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, when I first pulled her, I thought she would go great with Fang. So I was excited because I wanted to use her with Fang. I was like, oh, cool, a stripper to put with Fang. And then what I realized is Fang doesn't need strippers. So all you're doing is like wasting a spot with a monster that could synergize or support better, but Fang just legit does not need strippers. So it made no sense. All right, Nat 5, come on, baby. All right. Alright, here we go, guys. We are going to save the last of the win scrolls before we're done with the legends. We're going to do legends first, just in case we wind up with a dupe, and we have one more blessing for those last attribute scrolls. But we're moving into the premium stuff now, man. We're moving into the premium stuff. What's a good 4-star base team for Shayna Martina? Yeah, Shayna Martina Triana is still really strong. Shayna Martina Triana is still really strong. Only problem is you have to build them Oh, you're right, Wojo. Yeah, you're right. 120 monsters. Only problem is you have to build them super tanky for that defense, and then they're not as good on offense. But it's still an OP. It's still an OP base. You know what? Actually, let's go to the... what was your question, Sky? I might have missed it. With all the stuff going on with the stream lag, I might have missed it. Let's actually do the Legend All Attribute Scrolls first, because these can't be used with a blessing. So we'll see what they give us. Ooh, Carcano. That's actually not bad. Whether it's a skill up or new, because you can build dupes, that is not bad. On the other hand, that is pretty bad. That one's not good. This one's going to be an LD5, though. This one's going to be, ooh, is that? Oh, I thought that might be Tableau. How do you ruin Vivishell? You ruin her on Violent Will, super tanky, and you want her actually to be kind of slow. Because the idea is for the entire opponent team to go before your Vivishell goes, so she can then set one of the opponents to 1 HP. So running her slow should be useful for you, Sky, and then just go Violent Will and super tanky. Max Res would be nice as well. Do I think other ninjas will be viable with the new buff? Bro! LD4 from the All Attribute Scroll. We're going to have to check. Justin said he was on a Be Right Back, so I don't know if this is new or not. I'm just going to ask him, is Asilin new? Oh, Justin is back. Okay, perfect. All right, he is new, guys. We have got new LD4 payouts coming for you. That's going to be a 2-to-1 on this one. Dude, that's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's why I was saying it'd be really easy for her. It'd be really easy for her to build a monster with no speed. Dude, huge congrats, man. LD4 out of an all attribute scroll. That's not bad. And it's new. Okay, that one's nothing. That one's nothing. We got 2 more tries here. We got 2 more tries here. That's a yeah. That's a rip. That's a rip. All right, last one. Last one. Isilin actually very underrated monster, by the way. Isillin's actually really good. Oh, it's another LD4. It's not a good one, but it is an LD4. Is the Lewis new, bro? Is the Lewis new? So 2 LD4s out of 7 attribute scrolls. That's actually like 2 LD sparks because they're the same rates as LD scrolls. All right, he's also new, so we are going to pay him, even though he's utter crap. We are going to pay him. All right, so 2 LD4s off the all attribute scrolls. I mean, you can't really complain about that. Also, we have now loaded light and dark, so that means that if we get the wheel, it's going to be an LD5. Regarding the ninjas, so I do not think the light one is going to be usable because they didn't give him activation rate. I think Susano definitely got a huge buff. I think Susano is very playable. Another rune, Hammersmith, very nice. I know she was new the first time, so that's just new skill ups right there. But yeah, I think Garo was already playable. Garo's always been playable, so a little buff to him is very nice. Susano now is definitely playable. Not much changes for Orochi. Not much really changes for Orochi. So the Nat 5s have definitely slowed down. It'd be nice if we could pull 1 more out of the Legend Scrolls. I'd be happy. Because, I mean, we've already beaten rates. We've officially beaten rates, but 1 more is always good. You know, 1 more is 1 more. So we'll take 1 more. Not a gargoyle. We already had a gargoyle. I meant 1 more Nat 5 come to us. Just to be clear, 1 more Nat 5. And not you. You were a fake last time. Well, it's a different element, but... Ooh, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Recently buffed Wahi. No, that was Chesun. That was Chesun, my bad. What do I think about the new artifact descriptions? I think they're going to take us all some time to get used to. Somebody else asked that question above. We had all that. I got mixed up with all that lag stuff. So I think Big Boy, I think you were the one who asked the artifact description thought. I think they're going to take us all some time to get used to. But I do think they're better in the long run. They were so long and so hard to read before. We just have to get used to them. A couple of them might need tweaks to be less confusing, but the idea of shortening them was a good idea. I think they're going in the right direction, and now we all just need to adjust. There it is, baby! That is Aaliyah! That is Aaliyah! We are legit pulling you only the newest monsters here on the Zennial Gaming channel. Oh, we pull Weapon Masters, we pull Sky Surfers, and we pull Totemists. That's all we pull, guys. Brand new monsters for the game. Aaliyah's actually really good, bro. Aaliyah's legit really good. I think, actually, since I just did like that fake commercial, it's a perfect time to put the animation up top. If you guys are enjoying the stream when it's not lagging, remember to smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and all that repetitive stuff. But bro, congrats on the Aaliyah, man. Like I said, I know she's new, so I don't have to check. I use her legit. Every siege I use her. Now I use her with Fang. And obviously defense buffs are kind of niche, but I do use her with Fang, and I find her to be amazing when I use her with Fang. So she's a really fun toy, man. She's a really fun toy. She's lacking one thing. What she's lacking specifically is the cleanse on skill 3 that Riley has. And I don't know why they have essentially the same kit, but one has an attack buff, one has a defense buff, and she does not have the cleanse. I really thought they would fix that in the last patch, and they didn't. But I hope at some point they do. So Justin, Wind Totem is better because of the cleanse, but Riley in some ways is maybe more fun. It just depends, because I use Riley with Fang. That's the big thing. I use Riley with Fang, and so that makes Riley... sorry, I use Aaliyah with Fang, and since I use Aaliyah with Fang, that makes her much better. I think without Fang, she wouldn't be as good as Riley, but with Fang, she's obviously way better because of the defense buff. Alright, so for the SWC scrolls, we didn't actually pull any of the new ones. This is obviously clearly skill ups. So I'm just going to confirm with you on Discord that we're good on the SWC, and then we'll summon them. Oh, that's awesome, Mark. I mean, it's not awesome that you quit. It's actually kind of sad that you quit, but it's awesome that you still watch. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Justin wouldn't mind my thoughts. Let's take a look at what's unowned. So, based on your box for RTA. So obviously pulling the Douglas might have changed some stuff. I mean, Carnell, if we're looking at RTA, it looks to me like you're going for a lot of turn 1 stuff, and Douglas synergizes with that. So does Nana. The Bulwark doesn't. Fuck. Oh, alright, I try and keep family friendly. Oliver synergizes with that. Oliver synergizes with that. The Douglas does. The Douglas here does too, though. Carnell is probably the main one from the fire I see that might have a place, probably over the Bulwark. But I know you said Bulwark was one of your most wanted. Over here, Hey Gang is actually... Hey Gang is the one. I think Hey Gang is what you really need. So if you're trying to go turn 1 or turn 2, it doesn't matter. Oh, you already have Fire Bison. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, Carnell's not needed, but I do think the Hey Gang should be in here, probably over Bulwark. So everything else up here is going to be really strong for you. You could do him over Leo. But the thing is, because we just pulled the Carlos, Leo Carlos is the only comp I found that makes Carlos shine. So since you've got the new Carlos, I feel like Leo should stay. And then at that point, you do have Amelia. So Amelia, Bulwark, and you want Bulwark for TOA Hell. I've never used Bulwark for TOA Hell, but I have Van Cliff actually, so that's not a fair comparison. Yeah, Hey Gang's the only thing I would add in here, but I don't know that I would put Hey Gang over any of this then. So, I guess you're fine. I think you're fine where you're at. If we pull one, let's just pull the Tiana and then we'll throw the Hey Gang in. That's my thought. All right, come on. one time. Oliver! I mean Douglas. Oh, it's a cocky. Alright. Alright, let's try one more time. Looking for that Douglas Oliver thing. And getting a Carcano instead. Oh no, it's a carbine. Carbine, not a carbine. Not a Carcano, it's a carbine. Okay. Alright, well he's got the Oliver now, so he doesn't need Vanessa or Samad. Alright. It is time, I think, for the win scrolls, because we're not pulling a dupe LD5. We're not feeding a dupe LD5, even if we pull it. So it's time for the win scrolls. We're going to YOLO for the Tiana. 37 left. Jackson buff. I can't remember who Jackson is, bro. I don't recognize that. Is that... Who is Jackson? Why am I not recognizing Jackson? Alright, Wind Robo. It's a newer meta monster. Oh, Dark Sky. Okay, that's why. Do you just ruin Magnum full damage Rage for RTA? So Andrew, as of right now, that's what he's on. Rage Will for RTA. But the problem is that you so really... Oh, Wind Carnal. That makes more sense. Yeah, Wind Carnal. Okay, so it's... I still think of him as Wind Bison, but... No, isn't he... He's not Jackson, though. He's not Jackson. Yeah, I think it's the Dark Sky. Oh, what was I going to say? Okay, so for Magnum, my current build for him is full damage, but I am going to change a little bit. He doesn't do enough damage to kill anything but a Julie or a Lucian, and that makes him really niche, but when I do pick him, a lot of times the enemy team just won't buff and they kill him outright, so I need to make him tankier. So he's not going hybrid. He's still going to be max damage, but I'm going to give up a little bit of crit damage and make him tankier, just so that he can actually survive if the enemy team decides not to buff. Hey, look at that, Rahul. Normally we don't agree completely on everything, but I agree 100% with what you said right there. That's a dead-on assessment. Vanessa does nothing. I do think Samanth in like a Rage Samanth is actually amazing. The amount of damage he outputs is amazing. But yeah, he doesn't work for a lot of teams. The Vanessa does nothing for any team, and hands down, Oliver is the best lead right now. Yeah, I mean, I'll show you my build when we go back to my account, Andrew, but I am going to shift the build a little bit. I just haven't run it yet. Alright, 7 more tries for the Tiana. No matter what, there's no way you can be sad. We pulled, like, every monster that's come out in the last few months. I haven't gotten to try Fire. I haven't done any RTA yet. I've done one match so far, JD. I mean, even if he gets nerfed, bro, they're not taking away the lead. They're not taking away the lead. So I mean, I guess in theory they could make him a 24 lead. They could make him common. That would be a nerf. It would be a powerful nerf, but it wouldn't take it out. But they're not taking away the speed lead. That's too big of a change after they just brought it in. Ginger, you cannot summon the Street Fighter versions of the monsters, but all the Street Fighter monsters have the same, or there's new monsters in the game now that have the same kits as the Street Fighter monsters. So the Slayers are the, I want to say the Carnals, and not Carnals. The Slayers are the Bisons, and the Strikers are the Ryus. The Strikers are the Ryus. Alright, we definitely need a couple of sparks here. So everything else has been perfect, but these LDs better not like just go sparkless. Oh, that's pretty cool. Honestly, most of the new ones look better than the Street Fighter monsters. A lot of us who have Street Fighter monsters wish we could transmog them into the newer ones. I actually hope that whenever they bring out transmogs, they let us apply it to Street Fighter and get rid of the Street Fighter skins. Because like once you've built and deviled a monster, you're not going to, you know, go build his dupe just because it's got a better skin. But the Ryu skins in particular, I hate the Ryus. Strikers are so much better. Their animations are so much better. So we pulled a lot of Nat 5s. We haven't actually freaking sparked on a single LD yet. We are 40... 40, 50. We're 50 LDs. 50 LDs without a spark. Dude, this sucks. All right. But it's hard to get 2 down because of the amazing overall session, but come on, bro. Not 1 spark? Oh, I appreciate that comment, Rahul. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's always fun to just debate and share opinions. So I appreciate different perspectives as well. Like you said, we may not always agree, but I certainly appreciate the perspectives. But that was one, I think we shared that one 100%. Spot on. Alright, you know what? I mean, it's only 12 left, but something to change, something up here. Let's get this running again. Alright, you know what though? 1 LD5 and all is forgiven. 1 LD5 and all is forgiven. One LD4 and I might forgive you at this point if it's the right one. Like, summon us a Kinky and maybe it's all good. Because, I mean, the rest of the session was so good. Dude, this is insane. Alright, I will actually blow up a tree. I will actually blow up a tree. I don't normally do that, but I will. I cannot blow up a tree. There are no trees to blow up. Alright, we are going to move this here and see if that does something. We're also going to put all this stuff in storage, and we'll see if this does something. Just, like, basically, we're trying to mix up the random number generator. What up, Shane? How you doing, bro? Ginger, yes. I actually feel worse when I have a bad summoning session for somebody on stream than I do when I feel on my own account. 100%. And don't get me wrong, I feel pretty bad when I have a bad session on my account, but I feel worse when someone asks me to summon for them. In this case, we did have a pretty insane session. I mean, we had a really insane session before this, so I don't feel terrible, but it does feel bad to see this not 1 freaking spark. Although, to be fair, we got 2 new LD4s off the all attributes. So that was kind of like, we did get 2 new LD4s. They didn't come from LD scrolls, but we did get 2 new LD4s, and one of them was actually not bad. Are you kidding me, bro? 1 scroll left. Wow. Dude. And if you go back, I summoned for Hotshot. I summoned for Hotshot on the last stream, and it was 40-something LD scrolls. That's 110 scrolls in a row on stream without a spark. 110 LDs on stream and without a spark. That's stupid. That is so stupid. 110 scrolls. But pulling the Asylin was awesome. We got a new monster. We got a solid monster. We got like 8 new... no, how many actual new Nat 5s was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I put 1 in storage. Yeah, I put 2 in storage, right? I put 2 in storage by mistake. 6. No, just 1. Just the Aaliyah. Just the Aaliyah? Yeah. So we got the 2 Totemists, we got the 2 Sky Surfers. Yeah, it's just the Aaliyah. Okay. Alright. If we could pull a Tiana off the Transcendence here. If we could pull a Tiana off the Transcendence here. That would be such a freaking perfect way. Yeah, we had 2 blessings also, Andrew. We had 2 dupes as well. No, it was two dupes. Alright, if we could pull this Tiana, man, that would be the absolute best way. I might just, like, slam the microphone, be like, I'm out, and shut off stream right there. Because if we could just, like, leave Tiana on screen for the end of the stream, that would be insane. What up, Vinicus? I will tell you after this scroll. Here it is, bro. One time. Tiana! Bale. He's not bad if he's new. I actually just deviled him and messed around with him. He's not bad if he's new. He even is playable in RTA. Is he new? That's the question. He's new. He's new. Okay. At least he's new, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna like try and make it be like he's the OP best monster that you could have ever summoned type thing. He's not. But he's like S- tier, A+ to S- tier. He's very playable. He does some really cool stuff and some really unique stuff, and he's easy to rune, which is nice because of the Elemental King. So easy to rune adds a lot of value as well. Not the worst pull. Honestly, not the worst pull. Overall, very, very solid session here. All of these are new. All of these are new. And then we could throw the Asylum out of storage since that was the Lewis. The Lewis could probably stay in storage. I'm just saying, but no, I mean, Lewis was technically a new LD4. He was technically a new LD4. He's just yeah, he's Lewis. Maybe he'll get buffed. He might be due for the next buff, but he's been HOH, so they probably won't buff him. Honestly, he'll probably remain where he's at. But we did pull the Asylum. Can't find the Asylum, but no, that's the water one. There he is. There's the Asylum. All right, so these are the new toys. This is the end result. These are the new toys. Yeah, I'll actually show you my Veilcleave team after this when we switch over to my account. So Justin, bro, huge congratulations on a lot of new toys. The LDs were a letdown, but everything else was just insane. Absolutely just insane. I do have to pay the new Nat 5. We're gonna switch over to my account now to wrap things up a little bit. Should I pick Windslayer or Wind Druid? Michael, man, that's really tough. Whew, that's a tough one. So here's the thing. Tyrannus is absolutely OP in Siege content. He works on Siege offense and Siege defense, and he's still playable in RTA. Wind Bison just got a really big buff, and I have no idea how good he is, so I could be wrong on this. But my read on it is that the buff for him is not enough to make him as good as Tyrannus, make him as good as the Druid. I think Tyrannus is still better, but the buff is brand new, and I can't promise you that. I mean, if anything, you could save it for a couple of days and let people just tell you like how the Slayer is playing out before you make your decision. Because it's really hard to tell. It is really hard to tell like if he's going to be better. But at this moment, from having read the patch and not using the monster and having used Tyrannus for a year, I would take Tyrannus. Justin with the super chat says, thanks bro, it's been a blast. Looking forward to next time. Justin, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Definitely looking forward to the next session. What do I think about the Barbaric King buff? I think they'll get nerfed because so much damage. I don't think they'll get nerfed, Javier. I haven't played around with them that much, but the little bit I played with them, it doesn't feel like they're broken because they may be really strong on offense, but they're not going to break defense and they're not going to break RTA. So at that point, it's a win for everybody because everybody uses them on like Siege offense and has fun, and nobody complains because they're not getting beaten by them. Most nerfs usually happen when people complain too much about the monsters. So like I do think Oliver is going to get nerfed. We all knew Wusa was going to get nerfed. I doubt the Barbarian Kings are going to get nerfed. If they do, it'll just be a tweak. Okay, Justin, I did just log out of your account. Seminole with the super chat says, same great stuff, positive vibes. Seminole, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you guys very much, seriously. Yeah, Michael, I do think your best bet is to wait a couple of days. Seminole, thank you very much again. And if we have a mod, yeah, okay, so Aso's giving the points out. Thank you very much. I feel like Sager is going to be very good in RTA. I think Sager, I have mixed emotions on Sager. Here's the only reason I have mixed emotions, and I don't know how this will play out, but Sager's base speed and general build makes him a turn 2 monster. But turn 2 versus turn 2 means that the enemy team's always going to have immunity, so the provokes don't do all that much. Turn 2 versus turn 1 means Sager is never going to get a turn. So the problem for me, the hesitation, not a problem, because I like his buff. I actually do, and I like his kit. I think he's a good monster. The hesitation for me before declaring him OP is that I don't know where you can use him effectively yet, because you're either going to be facing immunity or you're going to be facing control, and in either case it makes him not draftable for RTA. I think he'll be good for Siege offense. He might even be playable on Siege defense, but I don't think he's playable in RTA. Consistently, I think he's a niche pick. I think he's a counter pick, but I don't think you can build a core around him. Hey CFO, thanks for hanging out on stream. Have a good one, bro. Is Come To Us saving Dark Slime for a Spider-Man collaboration? I think for Come To Us it would make the most sense to do a Pokemon collaboration. I'm surprised they haven't yet, but they probably just can't get Pokemon to agree. Pokemon obviously being so much larger. Let's see. Okay, so Vinikas, you asked my thoughts on the balance patch. Overall, I felt this balance patch was very much neutral. I think they did a lot more for Siege than for RTA. I think very little actually changes in the RTA meta. I think the Siege defense meta will not have a lot of changes when it comes time for tournament. There's going to be a lot of changes before tournament as people test different teams, test out the Barbarian Kings, stuff like that. Oliver probably is going to be extreme. Well, no. Obviously, not probably. Oliver is obviously going to change the RTA meta by himself, but mostly what he's going to do is drive more turn 1 play. So I think we shifted a little bit more to turn 1 play. I hope that Douglas is enough to balance that out so it doesn't become a busted all turn 1 meta like it was a couple seasons ago, especially if it's busted control. But overall, I think this balance patch was mostly neutral. I think they didn't change any of the metas all that much, but they did some fun stuff that is playable in Siege. So I would have liked to have seen a little bit more done in the patch overall, but I don't hate on the patch either. There's the Bale Cleave, by the way. I'll show you the stats right after. Yeah, the Barbarian Kings hit really hard, but they're also... like on defense, they're not going to they're just not going to do as much on defense. All right, missing that defense break probably means I'll lose this, but just to show you guys, so there's the Bale Cleave. We're actually going to let the Perna die to the dots. Oh, okay, yeah, there it goes. Perna died to the dots. Okay, guys, we just saw a bug. We actually just witnessed a bug right there. I have no idea how you report a bug to Come To Us, but apparently Perna does not heal himself on... Perna apparently does not heal himself on a proc, because he should not have died right there. Something went wrong in the order of operations, because Perna did not die the first time, and then he did die the second time. And that means something went wrong in the Come To Us order of operations. So if somebody knows how to report that to Come To Us, you probably earn some brownie points. Alright, we're not going to finish that. Dark Art Master is pretty good, Mohammed. Yeah, Dark Art Master is pretty good. If anybody wants to report it, you can bench... well, the stream got all jacked up on timing and stuff, so... Dark Art Master is not OP, but he's pretty good. Okay, I think we can use Bale here. So this is basically it. He's just an alternate version of Poseidon for this team. So especially if you don't have Poseidon, he's really nice. Easy to rune, does a crap ton of damage, puts the dots, makes things uncleansable. I do obviously use Poseidon. I like Poseidon more, but Bale is definitely usable in this type of team right here. Good for inner server battle as well. The uncleansable thing is actually really useful when Abellio doesn't take 12 turns, that is. And because of that, this is why I prefer Poseidon, obviously. Galleon's also missing everything, though. So, compare this to Poseidon. They do nearly the same damage. They're both... Poseidon can't glance. Bale is Elemental King. Their rune sets are pretty similar. Oh, did Perna heal both times? So right there, that's why Poseidon's better, because he took the attack bar. That was the main thing right there. This is still not necessarily how I would have countered this team, by the way. I'm just trying to show the cleave teams that you can use as options. Generally speaking, against this team, I don't think I would have taken in the Tiana Poseidon, but... Okay. You know what? Yeah, there was 3 dots. So okay, that's my bad, bro. Good for checking back. So it's for some reason I had a brain freeze. I was thinking Perna heals 15%, but Perna heals 10. So yeah, 3 dots means that obviously there would be more damage than healing. If I see RNK hit him. Perk renewing his membership. Perk becoming a guardian angel again. Perk, thank you very much for renewing your membership, bro. And Perk, how have you been doing, man? Seriously, like we haven't chatted in a while, but how's it going, Perk? What's up, man? Perk, thank you very much for becoming a channel member again. I appreciate it. Okay, so what was I going to show you guys? I was going to show you guys the stats, just if you want to compare. This is the Poseidon build, so we're max accuracy with the artifact, plus 1427 with 163 crit damage, and then if we compare that to the Bale build, well, we're not going to compare. Come to us. Most wanted feature of 2022. Monster box search. Por favor. Here he is. Here he is. Here's the Bale build, so plus 1653 and 185 crit damage. So he's actually got higher overall stats, less accuracy, higher overall stats, less crit rate because he's Elemental King. So the less crit rate allowed me to get higher overall stats. Perk dropping the super chat says my like was 69. Perk with the number 69 like, the membership and the super chat. Perk, bro, thank you very much, man. Seriously appreciate it. Thank you for being like 69 as well. And then, yeah, man, seriously, Perk, really appreciate it, bro. All right, so we have no guild battles. I'm going to show you guys a couple more comps that I've been messing around with. So this first team right here, this looks like a good one. We are going to test it. The Vrad I have not actually built yet. Just so you guys know, the Vrad is not properly built. He does need an improvement in runes. He was a quick manual rune from inventory. But we are going to run the Laura. So Rob, if you're still on stream, Rob, this team was theory crafted by Ace. I'm not going to take credit for it. This was the best the two of us could come up with, though. This is how we use, this is probably the best way that you can use Laura. So, Laura is plus 171, Despair Broken, crit rate build, max accuracy through the artifact. And Chung is on Swift Energy, plus 192, so 294 total. The Laura is going to act in front of him. Also a crit rate build, also max accuracy. The Vrad build here is just kind of mediocre. So the Vrad definitely needs to be redone. Like I said, a quick manual build out of inventory. If I like the team and I keep the team, I'll give it better runes. But it's easier for me to move good Swift runes around because I don't play much Swift. So these two were easier to build. The Vrad, I'm going to have to actually pull runes off of other monsters. But anyway, we have no speed lead, so we probably get outsped there. Actually, I can't test that one. I can test it here. Of course, now I got to go find the freaking Laura again. Now, I've got this set up with the HP lead. You could also run the Laura not on crit rate. Like you could put a slot 4 HP. The main thing for me is I didn't have a free, you know what, I might have a free. Let's shift the Laura real quick. And then that way she'll be out as well. I should have actually done this before. I should have just run it with her crit rate lead. Because Vrad doesn't really benefit from the HP, neither does Chung. Let's see if we've got like just a 25 speed. So this is the slowest I can run her to tune with Chung. Yeah, this one's free. This one's free. Do that. And then we'll run her with her own lead. That's a much better looking Laura. Much better looking Laura. Justin, yeah, so the problem with Carlos, Justin, is you don't have Leo, because that's what... I tested Carlos a bunch, and to me, he basically felt like a 5-star Tanya until I paired him with Leo, and then he felt really, really strong. I actually use him in Siege now. So I'll show you the comp, but you not having the Leo is going to be tricky. I'm going to show Rob the Laura combination first, because I did already start setting that one up. We're going to switch this around. We're going to go Laura, Chung, Barad like this. So the Laura is going to be playing with 64 crit rate on the low side. Lauren speed crit damage attack. I ever built that way for R5, but that's about it. So we did land the strips, which means we can do the pushback. And then we go with the Varad. Let's see. So we should be good here, I think. Well, okay, yeah, if Varad just keeps going like that, we're good. All right. There we go. Triana's dead, and here we go. So the main concern for me here is neither Laura nor Chung is 100% strip. And that's basically it. It's just because neither of them is 100% strip. There's too many opportunities for you to get double resisted. The Varad damage there is just sick, though. Yeah, the Geldnir might almost... well, it's not Geldnir, it's her type. But yeah, her type might be unruined or something. Let's see. Let's try... Because he was going down quick. Let's Carcana Triana. Who's got a solid one? Gorgrass. No, that was... okay, let's try Miku. Let's try this. Okay, here's a good one. Let's try this here. Sky, you got an ad again? That's because they know you're a consumer, Sky. So far, she has not missed a strip, and that's been huge. We don't even need to do that. He's reset, so... I might have underestimated this team, guys. It's looking solid right now. I'm going to be afraid to bring it in anywhere live because of all of the... I'll be afraid to bring it in anywhere live because of all of the resistance checks, but this is looking real solid so far. Obviously, additional damage artifacts on the Laura. I mean, the defense buff actually played pretty nice right there. We get the big Barad S1 damage. I don't know necessarily that Laura is better than a different stripper here, but seems okay. Especially when Varad keeps proccing, and Varad's not even on legit runes. That seemed pretty okay. Let me try it against one of my own defenses. Let's see. Let's try it against the Kraka defense and see what happens here. Dude, why won't you let me... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try this. Okay, I'll try it against yours, Perk. Oh, we got all the resets. Varad has not missed a proc yet, guys. Varad, basically, I don't think Varad... Legit, Varad has not missed a proc. The Triana's... Not gonna... Oh, the Triana... Oh, she was reset. That's why she nerfed. Who do I kill? Kill the Carcano. Okay. Alright, not looking as good now, guys. Not looking as good now. I can't kill the Carcanos. Oh, I couldn't kill the Kraka either. That's a loss. Try it one more time. Yeah, that's the problem right there. It's those resistance checks. Accuracy resistance checks. Okay. Yeah, no, I take it back. Because this is exactly the type of team I would probably want to bring this into. I mean, if you could find an all-bruiser team, great, but you really don't see many all-bruiser teams anymore. I mean, something like a Jean Ritesh, this would probably work well in. Oh, yeah, that's a rip now. That's a dead Chung. Okay, that's a rip. All right, we'll try it against Perk's defense. All right, the pay-to-win defense, that's going to be this one, yes. All right, last test on this team, Rob. So you get a feel for it, and you kind of see, I think this will be okay against bruisers. I just don't know how many bruisers you'll see. Like, we don't see that many straight bruiser teams. Oh, that's dead. That's gone. Yeah, that's adios. The glancing means that we have no chance. And she missed the strip. That's because of the glance. Yeah, that's adios. You wouldn't bring this in against that team, though. You wouldn't bring this in against the 33 lead. All right, Brozar, thanks for hanging out on stream. Have a good night, bro. All right, what was the other one I said I would show you guys? Carlos. I'm going to show you my Carlos team, Justin. Let's find a... We don't run many Savannas. Might be some Savannas on Guild defense. Let's see if somebody's got a Savanna here. I think I can use it here, actually. So you can see I actually have this in a preset. So Shiyu is not built. I deviled him today. I literally just deviled him today, so he's not built yet. Here is the Carlos build. So I actually did a video on this. I did an actual video on Carlos. You can check the video, but just plus 11 speed, super tanky, paired with Leo, just stuff the stats. And then we've got... In this case, I don't think we really need the Fang. I think I would actually rather have something to give me a little more consistent sustain. Let's try the... Well, the Woos is not consistent sustain, but she's sustain. He's sustain. We could also do a Lulu. Let's try a Lulu here instead. See, I'd rather... You know what? No, Riley. Riley. The Iris will trigger the Riley like crazy, and then the Riley gives us the attack buff. So I like the Riley here more. We get heal and we get cleanse to go with it. There's the Riley build. So the Fang here is like not a key. The key to this team is basically Carlos with Leo, so you can just stat stuff the Carlos. And now you're gonna see this Iris just disappear, and then we'll just heal block him if we can. Doesn't really matter. We don't want to hit the Fang just yet. Now you see the Carlos disappear, and that was not really exactly what we wanted to happen. Yeah. Okay. Rip the test. Rip the test. Oh, that team is not 100%. That team is not 100%, by the way. It's mostly to counter Savannas. I thought we could do it against an Iris, but I guess not. So let's find a Savanna team. There we go. Okay. This is what the team is actually built for. So now in this case, we will bring in the Fang. And the thing is here, the reason that this is built for this team, Savanna's not going to defense break either of the wind units because they're both defense builds. Well, she might defense break the Leo, but we don't care because he's tanky enough. And then she should go glancing on the Carlos. At this point, you know what? At this point, what we want to do is just defense break everyone. Now Carlos can take the Perna attack. He gets even stronger. Oh, I forgot I opened with the... I was trying to save up for the Leo Torrent. I got too cute there. That was my bad. That was a misplay, but it wasn't actually... that wasn't the comp's fault. That was my fault. Alright, let's try this again and not screw it up. Alright, so skill 1, not skill 2. That was the first thing that really messed me up. And then what we really need to do is just dismount the Savannah. There was no reason for me to try and take the Carlos attack there. I was like, I don't know, just screwing around on stream. Now, the key here is we do want to try and kill something so Nana loses her stack before we kill the Savannah. I don't know if we're going to have a chance to do it or not because of the glancing there. Let's see. Now we'll go Torrent. And then can we get this Nana kill? Oh, we couldn't. All right. Alright, we do get, let's see, where are the attack bars? Okay, this time Leo is in front, so we can work on this Perna a little bit. Just giving the Carlos more attack, now we can go ahead and kill the Savannah. Carlos gets more attack, and now it's over at this point. And you can see he's popping off for 23k damage now. So basically, you're using the Leo there to take advantage of the Carlos attack bar passive and letting Carlos take an extra turn. And then you're just using the crazy stats on Carlos to make the team work. Why am I still fighting a test fight? I didn't even program that. But yeah, so that's the Carlos team. It's limited. It mostly counters Savannahs, and you don't see a whole lot of Savannahs on defense anymore, but it works really well when you get the right situation for it. Alright guys, I think we'll wrap up with just a couple of RTA matches. I'm in the middle of rebuilding my team, so I have a lot of units unruined and a couple of builds that I still need to actually tweak. But we'll do a couple of RTA matches just to wrap it up. A couple of new toys to play around with. So whenever they open Bastet, my counter for many, many seasons has been Triana Beelzebub. It's risky because if he brings the Chung becomes a force ban for me. But it prepares me for so many different types of Bastet comps. Now with the Tiana Lure, here we're going to go with our Ethna, who fortunately still is ruined at 339. Is the Tiana ruined? The Tiana's not ruined. That's unfortunate. I just realized she's not ruined. Okay. We cannot use the Miho, but I think we can use the Kinky. The Kinky is ruined, so we'll do this. And then I think I can close this off with the Julienne here. Yeah, so the Chung is a force ban, right? Chung is a force ban. Ciara, attack buff Ciara. Yeah, we're going to actually use the Nana here. We'll ban the Chung. And then he correctly bans the Ethna, because my Ethna does take turn 1 there. So this is about the best chance I have here. I feel okay on this one. He's going to have trouble killing me and not killing the Beelzebub. And if he kills the Beelzebub, then I should win. Because he's still got to ban the... so he's got to bomb the Kinky, and the Kinky gets the first revive plus the death protection. So it's going to depend on the lure and how many stuns he gets, yeah. That was a bit of RNG also. That certainly did help. Alright, who do we think is squishiest? Probably the Ciara's an all-attack Ciara. And that proc might be a rip for him. Okay, we kill the Tiana. Here we go. What RTA situations do I use Chow? I use Chow when there are 3 fire monsters on the enemy side. Alright guys, I'm still showing excellent connection on my side. I don't know what's going on with the internet connection. I guess we're going to make this the last fight because it seems like everybody keeps dropping streams. So we'll just have to make this the last fight right now. Sucks that the internet was causing problems for us, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out on stream tonight, and we'll wrap up stream with this fight. I got a third Kinky, Wayne. I pulled a third Kinky, but that was it. Oh, you mean the summoning session today? Yeah, we did really good in today's summoning session. Today was a really solid session. What do I have rune that can counter this? Let's go LD abuse. Let's go LD abuse. Kind of thinking I ban the Riley here and just let the Ciara do Ciara things because I have the CC from the Julienne. Then I also have Despair on the Nana. I'm not too worried about him. I have really high attack on these two. And then I have water units here, and I also have really high attack on the Kinky. So it's basically one of these three units that we ban. I really feel it's the Riley. I should win the long match here. Especially, yeah, he gave me the Wusa with no strip. I should win the long match. Let's take the attack lead because of the Douglas. You know, plus 1393 and the Julienne's like plus 1700. So I should be able to go into the Douglas without too much fear. Yeah, Douglas was not a great pick right there. I can't blame him for being like, what? Even the Kinky? I'd kind of be the same way, like, what? The Kinky too? You know what? I don't even have to worry about Douglas yet, so we'll just do this. Now I'm just kind of trolling by ignoring the Douglas. That's kind of rude, isn't it? Alright, I'll kill the Douglas. I don't want to be rude. Not really his best idea to kill Beelzebub there. He should have gone into the Julienne and made the Julienne eat everybody's, made the Julienne eat up everybody's attack bar. Or HP attack bar. Made the Julienne eat up everybody's HP. So he's gonna get one torrent here. But I don't think he's on Vampire. Even if he is, I don't think he wins, but he's thinking about if he goes for the Kinky or not. Kinky or Wusa. Goes for the Kinky, doesn't get the kill, he's not on Vampire. And there we go. Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. I liked how this team felt so far. Depends on the Kinky build, Axe. I mean, the thing is, my Kinky went into his Douglas and didn't glance. So he's like, oh, the Kinky's got a ton of attack. Maybe it's squishy, but it's actually got enough of both. Okay, we'll go first pick Wusa. I'm pretty happy with the Kinky build. Honestly, I think the Kinky came out real solid. Okay, Molong Diana. I think here we can actually go... Ah, can I? No, he's not runed yet. And I just showed him. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Let's do this. Crap, he's not ruined either! Ah, man, he's not ruined either. She's at least ruined. Yeah, she's ruined. Are you ruined? Okay, Rika's ruined. That's cool. Who else is ruined? Who else? Oh, Douglas is ruined. If I bring the Douglas, I have to ban the freaking Ragdoll. Not the Ragdoll, the Molong, and the Tessa, and the Ragdoll, and the Diana. Okay, I can't ban everything, so I can't bring the Douglas. We definitely bring you, we definitely bring the Kinky. That should be fine. That should have been Beelzebub, not Kinky, because of the Tessa. Because I still have to ban the Molong either way, don't I? If he bans Nana... Nah, you know what? He's not banning Rika. He's banning Nana, not Rika, so... Oh, he did ban the Rika, but that's okay then. Now I've got the Nana, and I've got the Wusa protection, so I think I'm good. Except for the fact that Xingzhe is missing a rune. That is a problem, and it's a slot 6 rune. That's kind of a problem, yeah. And he outsped me? It's a fast freaking Molong. That's a really fast Molong. He's gonna go for it with Kinky on the field. Oh, come on, bro. How you gonna miss it like that? How you gonna miss it like that? Oh, no defense break. Is that just because he has no runes or what? Also, why did my Wusa not have immunity? Did I not finish building Wusa? I just realized that. Wusa should have had will runes. He shouldn't have been defense broken, so I don't think I finished building the Wusa either. Aw, rip. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Why is that, Axe? Dude, bro, you can stun. It's alright. Proc there would have been nice. Now I have to go into Ragdoll too. I think he's in torrent range. Freaking monkey can't do anything without a slot 6. And he figured out the monkey has no slot 6. That's not good news for me. Alright, big boy, have a good night, bro. Thanks for hanging out on stream. I'm glad you got a chance to catch one. Alright, that was a good win. Axe, that sucks, man. Sucks to see you go, but I get it. You gotta go with what's gonna give you the most fun in the game, right? But I'll be sad to see you leave. I appreciate the time you were hanging out in the guild with us, though. Let me check that Wusa before I forget. What happened here? Yeah, 5 will runes. Okay. I gotta rerun the Wusa. I wonder which rune got jacked up. You know what? I can probably check it in the optimizer and see which rune got put on wrong. Will. So it's either a 4 or a 5. It's the slot 4. Also explains I noticed the Wusa was too fast. 20 speed. There it is. That's the one. Okay, Wusa fixed. No, he wasn't Oblivion because he procced. He procced out of the, or no. Wait a second. I think you're right. No, it was the Nana who was Oblivioned at that point. He oblivioned the Kinky after the Kinky had... So the Nana was oblivion first, the Kinky revenged, and then he oblivioned the Kinky. That's what it was. Alright guys, too many broken monsters, and obviously with the internet issues, I think this is a great place to call it a night. It was a fun stream, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on stream. Hopefully the internet issues will clear up the next time. I don't really know what was wrong with them, but I will definitely catch you guys on the next stream. So have a great night, everybody, and I'll catch you on the next one.